December edition.
So we got to meet Selena. I wasn't 100% sure that we were going to get to meet her.
Brooke's face, if you watch it. Oh!
Genius.
Like, that's huge.
I know.
The meat and potatoes of the episode where we talk about the holidays.
Oh, mic drop. Like, okay, you drop.
Hello, you guys. What's up? Welcome back to Gals on the Go podcast. I'm Danielle.
I'm Brooke. Happy Wednesday, guys.
Hope you're all having a great day. It's the holiday season.
The holidays. These are the final episodes we're doing for the year.
Yeah, that's actually a good point to make.
I know. I'm sorry to be so
I know, bearer of bad news.
I know, I'm coming. I brought you bad news. No, today we have a really fun episode. We're talking like holiday traditions. I say that and I'm like, this sounds so corny, but it's not. Like,
it's so if you listen to our Thanksgiving episode, I'd say it's similar to that, but like December edition. Because I love these types of episodes. I love when we make them. We're kind of a nostalgia podcast. Like, we're just realizing we're very nostalgic girlies. And we have, like, we're going to talk about our plans for the next few weeks. And then also, you know, just get you in the holiday spirit, talk about our traditions, stuff like that. I think these are always really fun. You guys always love these. And we also have just, like, so much to recap because it's been a minute since we've been in the studio.
So much to recap. Lots of travels, whatever.
Yeah.
And what we were just talking about, the nostalgia reminds me of, we just did a brand trip with Rare Beauty. It was so cool. We'll get into it. But they asked us, after meditation, they were like, the instructor, what do we call them? The leader of the meditation? Sure. I don't know. There's like a title for it. You know more than me. I feel like
she's like
an instructor.
Yeah.
She asked everybody to share their name and what brings them comfort. That was like the theme of the trip.
It was so cute.
I said nostalgia.
I know.
Yeah, because it really does. I was thinking about, of course, besides like friends and family, I was like the feeling of that does bring me back to like a good place.
Yeah.
You know?
No, I mean, that's kind of a good segue because Selena and Rare Beauty just came out with a collection called Find Comfort. And I implore you all to kind of take a step in and be like, where do I find my comfort? Like for me, when I answered the question, I said, when I first open my eyes in the morning and there's no stress yet and I'm just making my first cup of coffee, I'm lighting my candle, that is where I find comfort. Like I love those early hours of the morning. So take a second and kind of think about what makes you comfortable. Like the whole trip, we would joke, like everyone was kind of like...
Everything. We would find comfort. You know, if we were sitting by the fire, we're like, hey, found your comfort.
Yeah.
There's a group of people smoking cigarettes outside. Yeah. We're like, you know, can't judge them. They're finding their comfort.
No, literally. Or like, I was bonding with someone else about how we don't like seafood, and we were like, find your comfort. Like
it was just a slogan for the trip.
It was. It's always fun to have a little slogan for the trip. But yeah, we went... Should we just recap a little bit? We went to... Okay, I was getting messages. We were not upstate New York.
I don't know. Were you getting messages about that?
Like 2.
I told you, some people don't consider upstate until you're like by Albany, like really upstate.
And I understand that.
Yeah.
But where were we then? Like to me, that's upstate of the city.
It was further north from the city. We were kind of like west. Okay. We were like closer to like... it was an hour and 30 minutes away from the city. Like, we
were outside of the city.
Escape outside of the city.
Yes.
How about that?
A hop, skip, and a jump outside of the city.
Yeah.
We went to the Wildflower Farms. It's an auberge resort. So we were really excited about that. Brooke and I thought for sure we were rooming together because, like, I mean, we're always just together, and we each got our own cabins.
It was just such a lovely trip. We got reached out to by Rare Beauty. We're like, we're there. We will move. You know, it's a pretty busy week for us because we're in between live shows and stuff. Yeah. And we're like, don't worry, we will make time.
The gals will be there.
Yeah, and it actually worked out really well because if it was pretty much any other day, it would have been tough to make it work.
No, we only could have done Monday.
Yeah, so we're very thankful for that. And it was like a two-pronged event basically. So we met up in the city. Some people were like flown in, I guess, too.
Yeah.
So, you know, like the out-of-towners, the people who were like coming from New York, whatever, we all met up at a hotel. Fouquet's, gorgeous, by the way, if you're ever in New York City.
Tribeca Hotel.
You could like eat lunch there and stuff, dinner.
Yeah.
Like it's a restaurant
I think
too.
Both.
It's a lovely place. Let me tell you. It's
drinks.
Like pink and gorgeous.
It is. And I realized the wallpaper was even the same color as the collection. It was like more so a purple, like the one we took photos with her in. It's like that mauve color.
You're so right. Wow.
They stayed so on brand for this trip, you guys.
Yeah, you're incredibly correct. Wow.
Sorry to interrupt. I was just like,
no,
by
I feel
the
like
way.
That makes sense why it was held there.
Yeah.
So we almost had like, I don't even want to call it a press conference, but it kind of was. It was like her press day. Yeah, like 50 of us influencers essentially like in one room, and Selena and someone else from the company gave kind of like a Q&A session about the new products and like why she came out with the collection. I wasn't 100% sure that we were going to get to meet her. I knew that we were going to like see the presentation, But so that was a pleasant surprise that then they were like, okay, now everybody line up. You get to meet Selena.
It's really so cool that she does that because she does not have to. The team was telling us like she decides to do that because we would be there either way because we love the brand so much and it speaks for itself. But having Selena there was obviously an added bonus. And this whole new line was like body care, hand cream, and also an aromatherapy pen, which I was like, this is amazing for the anxiety girlies.
I feel like the whole collection is like very you. I was saying when I found out about it, I was like, this is so Danielle, like the fragrances and everything, and just the people that we met on the trip.
Everyone was so into scents. I felt so seen.
It was. There were some people who were quite literally, I don't want to pigeonhole them, but like fragrance influencers.
Yeah.
You know, like they make videos about like perfume, you know, and like scents and stuff. And I feel like that's so your vibe.
It was so fun.
Yeah.
But you were like raving about the products too. Like it was.
Oh my gosh, of course. I love a good light. Yeah, we'll get into the products and stuff. But the event was absolutely fantastic. So we got to meet Selena. We met her before once. It was both times brief.
This one I felt like I felt more connected to her.
It was a little less chaotic.
Yeah. It was like not the first time it was kind of at a party scenario, but we were both at a party. No, that sounds so much cooler.
It was a really busy
it was a meet and greet.
Yeah. And it was kind of like step right up, take your flash photo, like go. It was like a dark room. Like this was more light and airy and like kind of like someone taking the photo and Selena. Like it felt more like private. I don't know. Even though it wasn't.
What did you say to her?
Oh my gosh, what did I? Oh, I think I told her she looked great. Like, you know, the products are amazing. Like, thanks for having me. Like, I don't know. I kind of just blurbed. I was like, compliments. And I feel like to me, she was just like, oh, thank you. She didn't give me any compliments, but that's okay.
I know she gave one of our friends a huge compliment.
Yeah, that she liked her hair.
Yeah.
I mean, you could
I would pass by. I said to Selena, I loved her hair. And she's like, thank you. I needed a change. Yeah. Because I love her hair color right now. It just like... It really, I don't know. She just looked amazing. Her outfit.
No, I felt the same way.
Slayed.
Honestly, she walked into the room and I was like, that is like a star. She was like, hi guys. And like was waving to everyone. I was just like, she does have a star quality.
Yeah.
You know?
But also what I liked about her is because we were saying like she's the most followed person on Instagram. She's so beyond famous. When she was talking about the product, she was like quirky and like would mess up and then start over and be like, oh, well, you guys know what I mean. Or like she was just so real and authentic.
When it was time to talk about like the ingredients and like the sciencey stuff, she's like, you know, all that like sciencey like good stuff for your hair or whatever. Like she's not pretending to be like you know. Which I appreciate.
She was very real and like she talked about how much she cared. She like highlighted people on her team, which I thought was really cool. She would call them in. Like she does not take all the credit by any means, and it was just really fun. And then obviously we went upstate and we had one night there and we all got our own cabins and it was so relaxing. I forgot like what outside smells like in the woods, you know?
Yeah. No, it was really nice. You could really see the stars. It was really dark. Like we'd use a flashlight walking from cabin to cabin.
Brooke picked me up at my cabin with a flashlight.
Because every room had like a flashlight or like a lantern or something to like guide you because it was truly like darkness.
I know. I only had a lantern and I was like, this is going to be a little funky if I roll up to dinner with my lantern like the olden days.
Everyone like was walking with their iPhone lights, like guiding them. Like we would see like 3 iPhone lights in the distance. We're like, hello out there.
Hello, brave soldier. How are you?
Yeah. And the Rare Beauty team, they just know how to do events. I mean, my gosh. Blown away. And everyone is so cool, like who's on the team and stuff.
Nice.
Yeah.
And we met so many cool influencers. Like it was such a different group of people, which I really liked. And we got to just meet so many people, and the bus rides there were so fun. We got to talk to other people, and it was really nice. So we're very, very, very grateful for that. And then before that, we were in Texas.
The gals went to Dallas and Austin for the live shows, and you guys were great. I mean, Texas is always fun.
Yeah, we had the best time. Not that this is ever required or expected, but a few of you guys brought like the sweetest gifts that like they gave us ornaments. I put it on my tree and she was like, oh my gosh, I see my ornament. Obviously.
Oh, that was so thoughtful.
Yeah.
Yeah. The matchbook.
This girl made a matchbox like with our cover on it.
Our old cover too.
Yes.
She's been listening for a while, which is
so
really sweet.
Nice.
Like even just a card, like a note, a card, like that to me means so much, you know. And you do not need to bring us anything,
no,
so you
do
know.
Not. But it was very sweet,
and everyone was it was a really good vibe. I feel like we got to see we had a few family members there.
Yep,
like
and we
selling
got
merch.
Yeah, it was so fun, and we got to see Kenzie Elizabeth. We finally got to see her house, which is so fun.
Oh my god, it's the perfect house for Kenzie. You know, like it's giving like modern but also like breadwinning housewife, you know, like it's perfect for her at her stage of life right now, which I just love that for her.
It is. I'm really happy for her. So it was so fun to get to do that. And it was cool because it was like during the week. So then we got back and we were in the city for the weekend, which was fun. I did not end up doing SantaCon, and I feel very good about it.
Were you like considering?
Not like doing SantaCon, but like all of my friends that had plans, it was like SantaCon related. But I should have figured I was not in the mood to socialize at all on Saturday.
Yeah.
So I chilled.
I really like to have, I feel like that's how I know I'm an introverted extrovert. Like even after the Rare Beauty trip, like it was just a lot of like meeting new people and stuff, and not to be like, oh my God, it was so much. But I was like, wow, I need the night to, like I was like FaceTiming Ben, honestly, and I was like, I'm really sorry. Like I have nothing left to give. Like I have to stop talking at this point.
I feel the same way. I had this lasagna from Costco, so random, in my freezer literally this whole year, and I've been saving it. And
For what?
Exactly. And I
like
was
a rainy day?
Literally, I've been saving it for rainy day, and last night was my rainy day. So I made it.
Who gave you the lasagna?
You can order online Costco, and I like dream about this Costco lasagna. You would think, why Costco? But it's amazing. So my dad earlier in the year, because he has a membership, he was like, you could just order it. So he ordered me one, and it literally expires in January. So
one singular pan of Costco lasagna.
Yeah. So like now I've got dinner for tonight.
You've got that lasagna.
Yeah, because I just like haven't gotten groceries, and I just probably won't. I'll probably go grab some cottage cheese and like call
That's
it.
what I had for breakfast this morning. That was like what was in my fridge. It was like, perfect. Yep.
That sounds so good. Oh, I did want to update, if you guys only listen to the podcast, which I'm doing Vlogmas right now, so please go follow Vlogmas. And Brooke and I both Brooke posts 2 vlogs a week. Like
I try.
There's so much more gals content. Because I talked about it in our Game Time ad, I made it to Jingle Ball, and I just need everyone to know that. Thanks to Game Time.
That was really impressive.
I was so impressed with myself. I did my makeup in the back of the car. Like, I actually should have asked her, the Uber driver, if I could sit in the front, because the mirror. But I don't know if that would have been annoying for her anyways.
So you're doing in the dark?
Pitch black dark. I was using the street lights to do my makeup in the back of the car. It was an hour and 20-minute drive from JFK to my apartment. And I arrived to my apartment. Delaney was literally waiting in my apartment lobby. I went upstairs. I changed so fast. I planned my outfit in my head. I did a whole Instagram story chronicles of this, and then we went. And I'm going to Jingle Ball every single year. It is so fun. Every single artist just does their best songs, and then they leave. Have you ever been?
No, we talked about it. So they introduce them. They'll be like, Olivia Rodrigo, and then she comes out, does 3 songs and leaves. Is it like choreographed numbers or just like more so singing?
No, totally. Like it's a whole
it's like a mini concert. Then.
Like, do you know the song "You're My Little Boo Thing"? Yeah. He only has that song, I'm pretty sure. So he just did that and then left. But he had dancers. He like did it all. He was so excited. It made me so happy for him. So
that's great. That's honestly like like going to Comedy Cellar, how they do like a 10-minute set
each.
It's kind of like the same idea.
It's really great if you have a low attention span. Like it's boom boom boom. I usually like went to Jingle Ball growing up. I've never been over the age of 21, and oh my God, I got so drunk for some reason. Went out after. Oh my gosh, I don't know what happened to me.
I did see that in your stories. Did you feel that you were overserved in Madison Square Garden, or was that intentional? Like, were you like, oh, I'm going, like, do you get doubles at Madison Square Garden?
Yeah, so I was like, can I have a Moscow Mule? And she was like, single or double? And I was like, she goes, double's about a deal. So I was like, okay, you cut me a deal.
Gotcha.
She got me, and they were so good. So, and it was just so like fun. So I just wanted to update everyone on that.
No, I did see that. I'm glad that you had a wonderful time.
Yeah.
I feel like it's over now, like Jingle Ball season, so I missed my shot, but maybe next year.
I know.
Because they really only do that this time. It's not like
I don't know when they start.
Right? Like,
I know the Miami one or the South Florida one soon. Because
are you going to try to go to that one too?
No.
You're doubling up. Danielle's like, I got to go to every Jingle Ball now across the world.
But yeah, fun fact about me, I think also part of the reason I love Jingle Ball so much, I performed at a Jingle Ball one year. So I think I have nostalgia, if you will.
I love that. I didn't realize that like it was a universal thing across the country, I guess.
You thought it was just New York? A lot of people thought.
Well, it's the Z100 Jingle Ball, right? Mm-hmm. That's what it's called. So that's like the radio station I grew up with was like the greater New York City. Like we had 106.1 BLI, which is like Long Island, but then Z100 was like, the bigger one. So I thought it was like just Z100 Jingle Ball.
I know.
But you told me that.
Yeah, we have 93.3. Well, I think now in Tampa it's 101.5 Jingle Ball. Like
it's sponsored by each individual.
Yeah, but iHeartRadio overheads it.
Yeah.
And it was tea though, because I don't follow all the drama, but Sabrina Carpenter and Olivia Rodrigo performed that night. And I guess that day, like Olivia Rodrigo doesn't follow anyone. Did you see this?
No.
But she followed her ex-boyfriend, the High School Musical guy.
Oh.
And somehow Sabrina Carpenter got involved. Oh, and then Sabrina Carpenter posted on her story for like a quick second with a link, and the link was the video of talking about Olivia Rodrigo posting, like following him. So she was probably sending it to a friend, but she accidentally put, you know, when you have like a link copied.
Oh my God, you gotta double check that shit, girl.
No, I know.
Oh my God, this is a rookie mistake.
No, I know. And that happened that day. But I didn't know that. And everyone around me, the girls around us were either Olivia or Sabrina. Like during Olivia's set, a ton of girls sat down. During Sabrina's set, the other group of girls sat down. Me and Delaney were like, holy shit, this is like a thing.
Oh,
which is so sad. I did
What
not.
the heck?
I support both of them, and I'm so sad that has happened between them. But like, come on.
That's it. Well, because the Taylor Swift of it all too, right? Because Taylor Swift used to be like Olivia Rodrigo's fan, and now Sabrina Carpenter's like opening for her. Like they go to dinner all the time.
I know.
What happened there?
I don't know.
It
was crazy.
Things that I would pay a large sum to know.
I know.
Or do something to acquire that.
Did you see now Eras Tour is available to be streamed?
I did see.
I think my mom and I are going to watch.
Oh, that's sweet.
Friday Night In.
Oh, that's cute. As like a pre-show to our show.
I want to like make Ryan watch it. I'm like, you need to see this amazingness.
Yeah, to understand what the experience was like.
Totally.
What else? Oh, and then we did a TV show.
Oh my God, we did a TV show.
This was insane. We filmed it on like a Monday, and it aired, I guess,
we were being
last
so
Thursday.
Annoying.
I know, because like they
told us we couldn't post about it. Like they actually said, do not post about it yet.
Yeah, it was the Tamron Hall show, which is like a daytime talk show.
Yes, on
Ask
ABC.
your mom or grandma. Like I'm sure someone has. Like it's like the type of show that like my mom has on. I feel like every day unintentionally.
Yeah, like you just have ABC on.
Yeah, like in her office, like you know.
Yeah,
I got a lot of messages of people like I randomly looked up and like you were just on the TV.
Same, like in their dentist office and stuff. I know.
A bunch of those. So we did a little segment, like kind of like about us, and then we switched into a gift guide. I really liked doing the gift guide on TV. I thought it was giving QVC. Yeah.
I really felt like Adina Miccio in that moment. It was so fun. We got to like touch the products and show them, and
well, they did say to touch. This was so funny. They'll let them in on a little TV magic secret. Well, we were nervous of like the way that it was gonna like all play out. Like I'm playing out everything. I'm like, okay, we're gonna go in, we're gonna hug her. I'm wearing a short dress, so I'm gonna sit on the inside.
Oh yeah.
And then they were like, okay, let's. You know, it was a commercial break, so we ended up taking our seats before. So we weren't gonna we thought we were gonna walk through like a door, and it was
there's this door that opens and stuff, and we were like, oh, it's gonna be so epic. But our segment, we like seated.
We were already seated, and it turns out, and I was like, I want to be further from the camera because I'm in the short dress. They put me closer to the camera. It ended up looking okay, but it was just everything we planned for was not what it was, and we were like, at what point do we stand up? We were like learning the choreography, like no.
Yeah, there was choreo.
Yeah, there was because there was like a set change kind of.
Yeah, there was. Cause they bring in the table that the chairs behind us get taken away. It's a very well-oiled machine though, and we had our dressing room that said our names on it.
Yeah, it did. So they did say like for the products, like you can touch them, you can try them. One of Danielle's items that she picked out was this hangover relief cap that she's talked about on the show.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it. She put it on. We had our hair and makeup done. We're like, you know, on professional TV, we were like, wow, this is such a big career milestone. We're going through the products, and I was like, let me just slip this on.
Brooke's face, if you watch it, oh!
I red panic shock because I was like, oh my God, we have to finish the segment after this. And luckily you looked great after, but you just...
No, well, because I don't know if you caught this, but before the show, they were like, if you want to put it on, you totally can. So I had that in the back of my mind. I don't know if I would have... If she didn't say that, because I probably would have been scared to touch it. But she said you could put it on.
No, she did. They did say to like play with the product. So at one point I tried to pick up my product because she was like, they were like, please, like we want you to like open the jar, like smell it. So I was like, all right. I mean, it's like, you know, your call. I'll do whatever. But like, I'm just here for the fun.
Yeah.
I tried to grab the jar and it was duct taped to the table. So you see me like pull it, and I was like, oh, never mind. Like, I just had to.
It was so funny. I did not notice the first time we watched, and then you pointed it out
in the rewatch. Yeah,
in the rewatch, and then I was dying laughing.
Yeah,
it's so subtle. You just,
no, I know, but I felt that in the moment. I was like, ooh, can't cut that out.
The other thing that I was giggling at a little.
Oh gosh,
I only noticed because you pointed me out the lipstick on the teeth. Well, you didn't have lipstick on your teeth,
but I got nervous and I was rubbing my. Yeah, I know. I learned a lot about myself in this interview, guys. I learned that I am really too expressive. I need to stop doing that.
No, not too expressive. Never too expressive.
Nice, but no, that was humbling. It was good. You know, we need to start somewhere.
Oh yeah, I learned. I liked like part of my hair was behind my ear. I was like, why didn't I just have everything in the front? Mm-hmm. Like there was no like monitor when we podcast. Sometimes we had like a monitor so we can see ourselves. Or even when you film a YouTube video or anything, there's like a flip up screen, you know. In. No, it's just we were just looking around. I was like, what camera do I look at? What am I doing? Yeah. No, I know. It was humbling, but it was so fun. And
very grateful for that experience.
Very grateful to have been on Tamron Hall. always down to do stuff like that. If any of you girlies work at the networks, the gals we could do your gift guides all year round. We could do the Mother's Day gift guide.
Valentine's Day.
We are
Coming
here.
up for your holiday gift guides.
Yep.
Yeah, I know. And was that our last? No, 2 episodes ago we did the gift guides. People were liking that episode, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's all that I wrote down for catch up.
Oh, I had a little update for you guys. This girl that I was talking about, the TikTok, so I wanted to give you guys the name. She does a series called Unnecessary Necessities, and it's kind of all about like making your house or your apartment feel like a hotel and just unnecessary necessities, but it's so fun. And her @ is ANNI Vanderbeek, Annie Vanderbeek or Ani Vanderbeek. On TikTok.
Sounds so like luxurious.
Yeah, she actually says
Ani.
it's pronounced Ani.
I love that for her.
Thanks for putting that in there, girly.
In her bio, she has that?
Yeah, I appreciate it, honestly.
No, because I feel like you might be inclined to say Annie.
I did.
Yeah.
And then I was soon corrected. So should we get into our favorite and rec of the week?
Yeah.
Let's do it. What are you loving right now?
My favorite, inspired by the trip, is the Find Comfort body lotion by Rare Beauty.
Ooh.
I don't even know if this is out to the public yet because I think that we got to try it a little early. I was getting messages like, name your price, I'll buy it off you. Did you get any like that?
No.
Why me? I was like, it's not for sale. Like, I already used half the bottle. Like,
oh my God.
And I would not
so
do
nice.
that. It really is like a great body lotion. It's a light scent, which, I mean, you know the notes better than I do. Like,
this one is, I believe, because they're all very similar. This one's tonka bean, cashmere, and something else.
And I just love it because it's thick and moisturizing, but it's not a job to put it on.
No, and it doesn't leave like a cast on your skin.
Yes.
Like it actually blends. You don't have to work.
No, you can put it on in 1 minute. Like some of these lotions in there, and it's usually they're worth it, but you're rubbing and rubbing and rubbing, and it's perfect. But it also, I feel like it doesn't transfer to your clothes.
Yeah, and it doesn't make you sticky, but it's still moisturizing.
It really is a good, like, I felt my arm like halfway through the day yesterday. I was like, holy crap, even right now, I'm like, wow, I feel good, and we're in the middle of winter.
I think I said this to you on the bus yesterday back. We had showered, and I put on more lotion, but it was hours after, and I'm like, I could still feel like the softness of my skin from the lotion.
Yeah, I'm impressed with it.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, pretty good. The whole line is really great. I hope that you guys get to try it. And obviously, we're inspired because we just got the whole fucking sales pitch of like how great it is.
Yeah,
like,
of course.
I really do think it's that great.
No, I know.
We always direct people to our beautiful website, galsonthegopodcast.com, and we are so proud of it. And we made it with Squarespace. And this podcast is actually brought to you by Squarespace. We love Squarespace because it makes it easy to create a beautiful website, engage with your audience, and sell anything from products to content to time, all in one place on your terms. I love telling people that we made our website with Squarespace because I feel like if you would go to it, you would think we used like a crazy coder and it was so complicated. And that is just simply not needed anymore. Like I feel like we have the capability of doing it on our own. And Squarespace is so cool because it's so customizable. You can add in a bunch of different things to suit your needs for whatever it is that you are offering online. We have our merch linked. You can also easily sell custom merch and create a passive income stream that engages your audience and scales your brand. You can sell your products, connect them to an online store. So whether you are selling physical, digital, or service products, you can also organize all of your content from one place. So they have a new asset library. So you're able to manage all of your files from one central hub and use them across the Squarespace platform. We love that we have our social medias linked on here. So you can go and check out like our real Instagram feed, like our new episodes. It's all in one place. And we love how beautifully we set it up with Squarespace. And it was made with ease. Let me tell you, we are not tech girlies over here. So if you want to check out Squarespace, you can head to squarespace.com for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/gals to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Once again, that's squarespace.com/GALS gals to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or a domain.
My favorite is also from the line.
Oh, I know.
I was wondering if we'd. No.
It's not the pen.
I thought it'd be predictable, so I did something else. I don't know why.
I feel like that essential oil pen was literally like they were like looking at like your social media and they're like, what can we create for Danielle Carolyn? Like that is so. Danielle does essential oils before a live show.
Danielle does essential. I sniff them. Yes.
Not I like. Does. I mean,
yeah.
It's not like you're dosing them out. Like you're like
yeah.
Taking a pill.
Yes.
So what is it?
Well, I love the aromatherapy pen. It's amazing. But I just thought this was very creative. This was just a new thing. So the hand cream.
Yeah.
It's in this bottle where one, I think is really cool. They designed all their products to be very easy to open for people with arthritis and stuff like that. And this one in specific, the cap doesn't come off and you don't lose it. They were talking about, which I thought was really cool. It just twists and then you squeeze. But my favorite part about it is once you put it on your hands and you rub it in a little bit, you close the cap and you can massage your hand with it. They designed it.
Genius.
Like, because I feel like I get like hand cramps from like texting or
of course
all the time.
Especially we talked about last week coming in from the cold.
Yes.
Like, you're stiff. Like,
yeah,
maybe
so
you need to warm up a little.
They said do circles. Yeah. And it's so cute. You could put it in your bag. I'm just obsessed with it. I felt so chic with my little tote bag having it out. It's just cute.
I love the price point on Rare Beauty items too. This literally sounds like an ad. They have not compensated us, just so we're clear. This is not, I mean, we went on a phenomenal trip, so obviously we're going to be inclined to.
Yeah, we're fresh off the trip, so.
Yeah. And it was a great trip.
Yeah.
The breath work we did and stuff. What else did we do? I feel like, we got a massage, obviously, with the products, which was great.
That was cool.
So cool.
It was so cool.
Yeah.
What's your rec of the week, Brooke?
My rec is the OC. The show. Okay, so I told you to watch this, and then I was like, I'm just going to pivot and I'm going to watch it. Because I think I was subconsciously talking to myself that I wanted to watch the show. I never watched it. It wasn't on the CW back in it's an old show.
Okay.
And it's with, what's that? Leighton Meester's husband. You met him?
Seth Cohen?
Yeah.
Or is that his name in real life? That's his character name.
Yeah. Adam Brody.
Yeah.
Okay.
You did it. I did nothing.
I'm only on season 1. Apparently, the characters, like, you go through episodes. Like, I'm obsessed with this man.
Oh.
He's just the cutest. Seth Cohen. The characters it's not what I pictured. I think I pictured it to be like 90210.
Oh, is it not?
Like, kind of, but it's more like melodramatic, almost more like One Tree Hill.
Okay. I never watched that.
I thought it would be like California. Like, like, I feel like it's less focused on like the like where
they are,
but more plot. Yeah.
Okay. Is it Gossip Girly?
No, I mean it's not rich and they are like wealthy kids, but it's not like, oh, let's go shopping, let's do this.
Yeah.
It's really more about like at least the part that I'm at. I'm only like 8 episodes in. It's like family storylines, friend storylines, more like melodramatic. I feel like.
I think maybe I'll start that after the holidays.
Yeah, but it is like easy to watch, and you're like it's big enough plot lines that you're like, okay, like that person sucks, so like we hate them throughout,
easy.
Or something, or like, oh, he doesn't have a relationship with his dad. Like, okay,
remind me what service platform it's on streaming.
Hulu.
I have that one.
Hulu. Dude, my Netflix started the
family thing.
You can't use it anymore, so now I can't watch Netflix. I guess I'm not gonna buy it.
Well, you can have an addendum to you can pay $8 extra a month to be on your family's, but have your own branch or whatever. So that's what I did. Because I mean, I watched Netflix.
No, I did too. It's honestly the annoyance of having to go online and set it up.
No, I know, and I think my dad had to help me do it because it was his account. He had to send me a
code, etc.
Yeah,
yeah.
They got us good.
Sheesh. So I'm big on Hulu these days, and it's nice. Yeah. All right, what about you?
I'm gonna watch OC. My rec is, I'm so sorry because I know I've recommended this before, but it's that time of the year again when I'm listening to this playlist.
Oh, I know what it is.
Oat milk lattes in the mountains.
Do they update it?
They do.
Okay.
So that's why I thought I'd bring it back to life. Whenever it turned, usually fall, but I didn't really listen to it this fall. But when it hits that wintertime, when we went upstate, I was like, okay, it hits. It's if you like Noah Kahan, The Hollows, Mumford & Sons, it's that vibe. And you were just instantly transported to having an oat milk latte in the mountains.
To a better place.
Yep, easy as that. I've just been really enjoying the playlist, and it just relaxes me so much. I can't believe I just listen to so much music. Spotify Wrapped really taught me something about myself.
Yeah, you do. Constantly.
Well, I think we should get into the meat and potatoes of the episode where we talk about the holidays. And I need everyone to know, if you're watching on the video, I am not drinking coffee in this cup. This is hot chocolate. I'm so serious.
Yeah, I don't even know. Mic drop. Okay, you drink.
I know. It's pretty revolutionary.
It's really.
I know. Everyone's been wondering. But anyways, I'm going to take a sip of this hot cocoa in excitement for this part of the episode.
I'm so glad that you get to enjoy that. Meanwhile, most people probably watch or listen, I feel versus watch. So
no, I know. I said if you're watching on YouTube. But let's chat. So when are you going home? Or you don't know?
I have no idea. Honestly, my holiday plans this year are, I can get into like what we normally do, but my traditions are usually like Christmas Eve. Like those are like the big days that we do it. And honestly, leading up, like as I get older, I don't need to go. I feel like in college, like I was obviously you go home for like the whole month before or whatever. Mm-hmm. As I get older, I don't feel the need to like have so much time at home. I don't know, like nothing's really going on there. So I'm like, you know, and New York is so festive this time of year.
Oh my God, it's the best.
Yeah. So I'm like, I enjoy being here. I'll go home maybe, I don't know, when this episode goes up, like end of the week. I honestly might go home on like Christmas Eve. Like No,
I feel like a lot of people as we get older just kind of go home later. Like it used to be like winter break and you go home forever. But I think it depends exactly like if there's anything even going on at home.
Yeah. I mean, I could like spend time with my family and stuff, but I actually was really ahead on gifts this year. So normally if anything, I have to go home early to like go to the mall and like get my gifts in order or whatever. But I do need at least like half a day at home to like, I shipped a lot of stuff to my house. Yeah. Like gifts for my family. So I need to like wrap and prepare those. But I've seen my family a lot recently, so I feel really lucky that like you know, and we have the shows and stuff. I feel like we have a lot of like exciting things going on that are kind of like, I feel like I'm already celebrating the holidays a little early, you know? I don't know if you feel that way with like the Texas shows and stuff.
Oh, it's
like
been so
I feel
fun.
like it's been just a month of celebrations.
It's been the best.
Yeah.
It's been the absolute best.
Yeah.
And you live so close to home. Like, if I lived closer to home, I definitely would be like going home a little bit later.
Yeah. Well, I guess, but for you though, you get to have a Florida Christmas, which we love.
No, I know. It's so crazy that I leave New York. It's actually so sad, but I actually have a lot going on when I go home, and I'm really happy about it because sometimes I go home and my mom or my mom's boyfriend is always like, so what do you got going on tonight? I'm like, literally nothing. None of my friends are home, whatever. Because my friends' families rotate like where they are for what holiday with their other families, but I don't have that big of a family, so we're always home. This year, almost all my friends are gonna be home, and it's gonna be nuts. When I go home, I regress back to my 17-year-old self. It just happens.
Oh, I didn't realize you had like plans. Please share. I feel
my God,
I feel like you're ready. Go off.
I mean, they're all
I
mean, like my aunt comes, which is fun.
Does she stay with you guys?
Yep.
And she stays for like what, like a week or something?
She stays for like
That's
a week.
So nice,
and like she's like my built-in bestie. So like I'm kind of like, I just like, you know, I'm her girl when she's there. So we do stuff together. And I'm, like you said, I'm not ahead on my Christmas shopping. I ordered some stuff to the house, but I plan to like do a day at International Mall.
Yeah.
Get the rest of the gifts, wrap it home, stuff like that. I also just really love my time with my doggy.
Oh, that's sweet.
But it's so crazy. Well, you know, my high school is just so funny. They're hosting like a happy hour at this like really cool bar in South Tampa. So, and this is the first year my brother's grade is invited. So we're like all going. Wow. So that'll be one night. Me and my friends from high school were like going to get drinks before that. It's gonna be a lot of drinking, honestly. And then the next day, I just found out this girl that is like the grade above us, she used to have this like annual holiday party like in high school and a little bit post grad, and she's having it again this year.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God, her house is like,
is it like an insane party? Like
it's in like, yeah, they go all out, DJ, everything.
Oh, that's so fun.
I know. So that's happening. And then my friend like made another plan for all of us to hang out. I'm just like feeling very grateful because I am so close to those people, and we haven't been home a lot at the same time.
Yes.
So I'm feeling like, suck it, parents. I actually have plans this time when I go home because I usually just like sit on my couch.
Yeah, totally.
So that's why I'm like a little extra excited to go home
that's
this time.
so great. So you're like lined up with the plans then.
I'm lined up, and then I guess we could kind of talk about New Year's a little bit too.
Oh yeah. You go.
You go. You have the way cooler plan.
Or
do you want to say?
No, I can say. I think I said it in a vlog.
Okay.
Already.
Okay. Mark safe.
Honestly, I need some recs. So if any of you guys want to slide in my DMs with recs, Ben is in school, so he only gets like a few specific like time periods off. So every time that it's like a block of like a week or more, I'm like, we're taking advantage of this. Like, how can we do this? So we wanted to go away for like, it's from like December 27th through New Year's. Like we come back on New Year's, so it's not like it's like 5 nights or something. Perfect amount of time. We're researching places to go, and we decided on Tulum. Yeah, and I'm really excited.
So fun.
Yeah, I'm really excited. I really do love going to Mexico, and I feel like this has been like a destination that I've wanted to go to. I feel like it's not only is it up and coming, like it's definitely been a thing, but I feel like it's gotten a lot of buzz in the most recent few years, especially for like our age group. A lot of people do bachelorettes there. Yeah. It's definitely like a bougie destination too. So I will report back. But there's like beach clubs, so we can do some of that. We're going to do like some sort of excursions. I'll report back on that after.
I cannot wait.
Yeah, I'm really excited. So it'll just be us two. Honestly, it was nice too because I was like scrambling for New Year's plans, trying to organize. I was like, oh, like me and my friend, like I wanted to maybe do a cabin trip with my friends from college, but we all live so far apart. I was like, where is like a neutral ground?
No, we learned last year how hard it is to, I mean, we did it, but it is so hard to get everyone on a plan for New Year's. For some reason, everyone's like can't agree, and then it's like last minute, and then they're like, oh, I actually don't have plans. But then
yes, it's so last minute. That's what it is. Because I feel like people are holding out for a better plan, which kind of sucks.
No, it's actually so rude. Like,
yeah, they're like, oh, I'll have to wait and see. Like, if it's the week of, they're like, actually, I am available. And you're like, you're too late. Like,
too late. House is booked.
Yes. You can't book like a house like the week before. It's crazy.
I don't know why it's always like that. I think it's exactly what you said. Everyone's always looking for that better plan. And honestly, maybe that's me this year, but I just like, I don't have the energy to plan. I feel like with the shows, we do a lot of like prep for that. Like people ask both of us if we get nervous for the shows, and it's not nervous, it's more so like everything else for the shows. It's like we want to make sure, because if you've been to the show, we really try to make it a show. We have a DJ open up, we have a team now.
Yes, always sell the merch.
And we're like, so
friends and family there.
Yeah, like while we're getting our makeup done, I feel like we're texting our team like, okay, is this whatever. And they're amazing. But it's like I feel like our brains are everywhere. So for the holidays, it's nice to just go with the flow.
Totally. Unplug and just be.
Yeah.
I look forward to it.
I was with my trainer today, and she was like, because we were talking about all this, and she was like, I think it's decision fatigue. She was like, I have decision fatigue right now. They were trying to figure out a movie to watch last night, and she was like, I don't want to decide.
I know.
You know, it's like the littlest of things. Like, I don't want to decide where we're going to dinner tonight. Can you just do it?
That's why like Steve Jobs wore the same outfit every day.
Yeah, you're right.
No, he literally, because he wanted to eliminate decision fatigue, like make his choice just easy.
Totally.
Yeah, I'm not at that level. I can
I can
an outfit, no problem.
No, I'm not making cool technology. But no, it's just, I feel like at this time of year, and we have really cool lives and we do such cool things, but I think this time of year everyone just starts to get like whatever. But
I feel the same way. I was like, okay, I can control myself, and then like I knew Ben's schedule. I was like, how do you feel about this? Obviously we like planned it together and stuff, so I'm really excited. I just really like doing trips just us two. Like it's really nice. We're very on the same wavelength. Yeah, like with like a good amount of quote going out, but not really like going out. I mean, we're not super crazy. We're gonna go to a concert when we're there though. Yeah, it's like house music, which we like.
That's perfect.
Yeah, I'm excited. So that'll be a good time, I think. And that's, like I said, like pretty much right after Christmas. So I'm not home for super long, but I've been seeing my family, so I'm not too worried.
It was so funny. Yeah. We were shopping in Dallas and Highland Park, which is so lovely. Yeah. We found this store, and I forget the name of it. Maybe it was called Market.
Oh, yes.
Oh my gosh, you guys. They had every brand you could possibly think of. It was definitely like a nicer store. We did not leave purchasing anything, but I still don't have New Year's plans. And I would be like, oh, Brooke, you could wear this in Tulum. Like, I was getting
She's my
so
personal
excited.
Shopper. Yeah.
Have you bought anything for Tulum?
Yes,
You must have.
I pretty much have that.
Do you have like your New Year's outfit?
That's the one I might not have. Well, I do have a dress. It depends. That's the one night that like plans are fluid.
That's how it always goes.
Yeah,
New Year's Eve for some reason.
I know. I'm like, I'm not dying to do anything crazy on actual New Year's.
No, but like even just a nice dinner. Like even if I stay home, I'm dressing up. Like that's just how it is.
Oh yeah.
I feel like you're the same.
Yeah. I feel like in high school and stuff, it would be like party in so-and-so's basement.
Yeah,
and I would
like
be, wearing
sparkling
heels
cider.
For no reason.
Totally.
Yeah.
That's the vibes for sure, no matter what. Like I fully ordered this dress from Revolve. It's like a long midi sparkly dress.
Oh, you'll definitely find an occasion to wear it, though. I have faith.
Oh, I will wear it on New Year's if it looks good, even if I'm at my house. Yeah, so basically, as of now, I'm staying in Tampa because, I don't know, the thought of, like, buying a ticket to something in the city and, like, and then it's, like, open bar, but you can't even get to the bar, and it's just crazy, and you don't know anyone. I love, like you said, like, an apartment party or somewhere where you're all together with the people you care about. Yeah, last year was perfect, but we could not get that together this year, so as of now, I'm staying home. A ton of my friends are staying home, so we might just do something. We might go to out in Tampa or like stay at one of our houses. Or one of my friends really wants to go to Miami, but I'm like, if you can make that happen, I will attend. But I don't know. Or if people have plans, then I'll come back to New York. I'm just kind of like, I'm being that friend that.
Oh, you're like waiting for the best plan to come.
Not even the best plan. A plan. But I can't be bothered.
No, I feel like we typically are the friends to make the plan, to invite people to whatever. So, you know.
The people are shaking this year. They're like, where's Brooke and Danielle's plans? No, I'm totally kidding.
No, honestly, it's like we will get out, in the summer with the Hamptons, we invite our friends out, whatever.
We like to bring people together.
I know, maybe one day we'll get it.
I know. I'm like, what if someone invites me to their cabin? But
No.
Whatever.
But we do like being in charge. I think that we're both like,
yeah.
I like to be the leader, you too. Like,
yeah,
you know, kind of.
So I should shut up about it. But.
No. New Year's always kind of, I feel like that's the day with the most hype. You set a crazy expectation, right? Even when I was younger, I'd be like, New Year's is gonna be sick, and it like never was. I feel like I never really had a New Year's kiss until then. Like it was always, oh God, I just had really shitty New Year's in the past.
Well, I'm glad we rewrote that.
Yeah. Oh, I took the narrative into my own hands. Yeah.
Heck yeah.
I know. I feel like I've like stayed home with my parents a few times, and honestly, had better times than I've gone out.
No, I know, because you're cozy and you can actually watch the TV and like see everything and all the performers. In high school I had like New Year's parties a lot, which was fun because it was like at my house. It was so fun.
The best is having the party at your house.
Yeah,
because then you could just like sneak off. That's what was. So Christmas Eve is at my house, and we have like, it's like 20 people total.
Oh yeah,
or something.
talk about it.
Yeah, that's our big day. We do like, I think it's a Italian thing.
It is
to do Christmas Eve like pretty big. You don't do the 7 fishes though, do you?
No, we do not. But we go to my dad's side of the family's house on Christmas Eve, and it's like it's Italian food,
nice.
but.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Do you guys do the 7 fishes?
No. Growing up, I think like my grandma like used to a while ago, but then there was just too many picky eaters that it just like it wasn't working because it's just like a lot of preparation if like not enough people
not enough return.
Yeah,
ROI.
Yeah, come on. No, we do like steak. Well, we do some Italian. We do like antipasta and like
the antipasti.
Italian starters, but then we have like steak and oh my God, it's delicious. Like dinner rolls and croissants. We do like warm croissants.
You're doing Italian food though, or no? You do steaks.
Steak is like the main. We do pasta, like pasta with clam sauce and stuff. Like it's Italian.
Cute.
It's Italian food.
Yeah,
it's the same menu. Like
and it's at your house.
Yeah, and that's the best because then it's like I have to go to the bathroom. I could use my own bathroom, and for some reason my room's fucking spotless because my mom makes me clean the room spotless.
Really?
Is your family not like that?
No, we shut the door
before
people come over.
But my mom's like, Brooke, your room's a mess, and I'm like, who's going up in my room? That's so weird. Like,
oh my God, yeah, because yours is like above the living room.
There's so many other bathrooms that you would pass on that point before you would go to like my bathroom.
Oh, that's so cute of her.
That's a very like. I feel like that's a Long Island mom thing. It's like, clean your room. It's like, who's going in my room? Like,
no, I mean, it makes sense. On the off chance, you have to, he's like, oh, let me show you.
I know.
My room is literally right by the guest bathroom, by the front door. I really should, like, clean it.
Oh.
I mean, my room's always clean, but, like, when you're home, you know, you have like, a big room at home, though, I have to say. It's pretty big.
Oh, it's amazing.
It's nice.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
But mine's it's not so small, but it's smaller, so, like, my suitcase, like, you just see everything.
I know what you mean. So, shut the door and kind of, like, get it out of the way or whatever. Yeah, no, my parents were very big on, like, but also this is a northern thing, someone had to have a room. It typically wasn't mine. Someone had to have the room where you put all the coats.
Oh.
This is so northern.
Yeah, I'm
like Sal is the person who's like, well, sometimes I do it too. Like it depends. It's
so you wouldn't put it in like, isn't there a room when you first walk in your house, like to the left? Or is that your mom's office?
That's my mom's office.
Okay, so she doesn't want coats there.
And we would put it like on the bench, but like there's
too many coats.
It's just, I mean, there's 20 big coats. Like, you know, everyone wears like their big winter coats. So Sal and I like bring them upstairs and we put them like, you know, someone needs to, and it's like the coat room.
Can I take your coat?
No, it literally is. It's like my mom's like, Sal will take your coat.
Oh, that's so cute. Do you have your outfit for that?
I have an idea. I have like a black dress that I was thinking. What are you wearing?
Tights under?
Yeah, that's another one that it's like some people wear jeans, some people wear like it's elevated casual, but like you can do a sweater and jeans and still be good. Yeah. But like I do a dress.
Yeah.
How about you?
Usually I do like a pant and bodysuit situation for the Christmas Eve party, but this year I you saw it, my holiday party outfit idea is real or whatever. Yeah. And I just like don't have any holiday parties to go to, so I'm gonna wear it to that, like one of those outfits. Probably I have this like red dress. It's so overdressed, but like I want to wear my holiday outfits, you know?
No, I feel that. Mine, I'm thinking probably goes best with tights, but now that I'm thinking I don't wear shoes in my house, so like it might be, you know, I kind of have to think about that.
Oh my gosh, you wouldn't wear shoes like even for a party? Everyone would take off their shoes, you think?
At my house, I feel like I take off my shoes usually, yeah.
Like, so, like, well, I guess you don't do Thanksgiving.
Think about it, I guess.
Like, because you guys have, like, a ton of people over. So, like, is everyone taking off their shoes at the front door?
I don't think it's a rule, but I feel like some people do. Yeah. Maybe not the...
If it's snowing,
maybe not, like, guys in sneakers, but I feel like...
Yeah.
Actually, I don't really know now. Now you're making me second guess everything. You know? I feel like my mom leaves it on because she's like, Brooke, it goes with my outfit, you know?
No, I know. That's how I feel.
It's my house. I'm going to sit on the living room floor. I'm not going to wear heels, you know?
No, it's like, but it's like, it's my house, so I don't need to have shoes on, but also it's like an event, so you could.
Yeah. I don't know
what the things we talk about.
So I'm going to do some sort of dress. I
can't
agree.
wait
It
to
definitely is
see.
an occasion to get, and we don't do like crazy family photos, but like I usually take like a photo with my mom.
Yeah, I feel like this is like the annual Miccio Christmas Eve party.
Yeah, we take it. Well, we take more photos on Christmas Day.
Will you do the PJs photo?
Yes.
Did your mom get the PJs yet?
She got them. I don't know where they're from.
And you haven't seen them?
I have not seen them.
Does she show them to you on Christmas Day? Her whole family matches in Christmas pajamas.
We get a Christmas
so
Eve night. Like, she's like, and here's your pajamas of the evening. Yeah. I know, it's cute.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
If
Ben is there, Ben might
ask.
be going skiing, but if he can make it, he got included this year. Yes, I know.
That's huge.
I know. He did get a pair
Oh my God. That's what I was going to ask. What was it? Can I ask that?
matching pajamas. That's a cute tradition. I would probably do that with my family one day.
I think it's the cutest thing.
Yeah.
Every single morning, I'm like refreshing for the
Oh,
Miccio.
you're ready?
Oh my God. Every year I'm ready.
Wow, you're like, what, pajama set of the year. I should link it. My God, I guess.
You should. It's like a whole thing. My mom and I have been inspired the last few years. And we'll match pajamas. Not our whole
That's
family.
cute.
By you guys. We're inspired.
Yeah. Well, there's so many websites. Like I know even Macy's, not sponsored, but they have like sets where it's like the guys can wear one where it's like a white T-shirt and the pants, and then like the ladies
Ideal.
have like the full set or something. Like it's mix and match kind of, which is nice. Because sometimes the guys are like, I'll wear the pants, but not the full thing.
I think that's a nice look. Like the guys with the white shirt.
Yeah. I think they're comfy, cozy this year.
I can't wait to see. She has great taste. So
She does. I was thinking about other random traditions or like things that I've done. Oh, Christmas Day, we used to do, they're fucking discontinued. Sorry, I keep cursing. Bantam bagels. Do you know what these are?
yes.
The whole company just gone. I know. I thought that last year we didn't get them, I don't think. And I was like, oh, maybe like my mom's like, I couldn't find them, whatever. Company just gone. If you go to their Instagram, their last post is like 2 years ago.
Oh my God. Those are the cream cheese filled bagels?
They used to sell them at Starbucks and stuff.
Yeah.
That was like our Christmas morning. My mom would like pop a bunch in and we would eat them and stuff.
Oh,
So
that's nice.
Now we do croissants. I mean, it's fine. But
Yeah. We do a breakfast casserole.
oh, that's
It's
fun.
so good. My
So-
mom makes it the night before and then we put it in the oven in the morning.
Is that just like in a big like deep
Like
pan?
casserole dish, yeah, with like sausage, egg, cheese.
Oh, I love that.
Maybe that's it. And then
Yeah. Does your mom drink coffee? I was thinking about this.
No.
I had a feeling.
She'll have like a cappuccino with dinner sometimes.
Decaf?
Not even.
Oh.
But she'll also have a decaf, but I feel like she just gets regular. Like if we're like doing dinner and a show or something,
Yeah.
she'll get like a cappuccino. But no, she
doesn't wake up in the morning with coffee though.
No, strictly tea.
Wow.
And she's just always awake.
No, it's so impressive.
No, I know.
I was thinking about that because I feel like deep wellness people, they don't drink coffee. Like that's the thing. Not that I feel
I don't
like your mom's
think
like
it's
a
like
good balance.
Yeah, I don't think she's like trying. I think it makes her jittery. I mean, I'm becoming my mom. Truly,
No,
I'm like
I feel
can't.
the same.
We're becoming our mothers.
Yeah, that's what happens with age, I guess.
It's
I'm not mad about it.
crazy.
Like honestly, our mothers are great. So maybe.
Oh, I'm not mad about it. It's just like when you're younger, you're like, I refuse.
Yes.
And you're like, okay, they're actually pretty cool. What do you guys do for dinner on Christmas? Or do you just kind of like snack?
That's a really good question because it's usually leftovers, honestly, or like
Oh, because you have-
because we have it, and the Christmas Day is just the four of us. Like yeah. So if Ben and Stacey would like leave in the morning because it's a big gift exchange, and he gets a few gifts. He's not used to like the magnitude of gifts that is Christmas though.
Right.
I think
Well,
people who
'cause
don't
he's-
celebrate Christmas.
Yeah.
He's used to Hanukkah. Like you get like a gift, whatever, or a few gifts, whatever. It's not. I don't know if it's my family or if it's Christmas culture. I feel like it's combination of both. Like it's just excessive.
It
The
is.
number of, and my mom's like, I don't have enough gifts. I'm like, it's not about the number. It's
No.
but we're just trained to think like, oh, like Sal's gonna have more things to open than you. Like, why?
I know.
Oh my God. I'm like, I don't want all this stuff.
No, I
now.
remember like there's been years, and I think it's just our parents and we have such amazing parents that are
Totally.
just so generous and so amazing. Like my dad would be like, okay, Freddie has a few more than you this year. I'm like, it's so fine.
As if we're gonna cause like a meltdown. Like,
Yeah.
this is not okay.
No, like it's so fine. And usually it's because I don't know if it's the same way with Sal, but like Freddie always gets like a ton of clothes because he doesn't.
Of course.
And I'm like, I don't want you guys to buy me clothes.
Yeah, my mom was excited because Sal made a Google Doc this year. A little active Google Doc. Like she went on it and he's like live editing. And
Oh
stuff.
my
All
God.
these links.
He said, I'm going to be effective this year.
I know. That's giving like the PowerPoints that people make. I've seen these.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, do it. Like, and it's smart to build it in the beginning of the year and progressively add to it.
Yes.
Because then you know, like, if something comes up and
You're like, oh, actually, I have been wanting that. And then you forgot, like, in that moment when you needed that thing.
totally. Yeah.
It's so fun.
No, Christmas culture is out of control, though. It really is like and I know it's supposed to be about, like, it is about the gifts and stuff to a certain extent. It should be more about your family stuff, but explaining that to a colonial woman, like,
no, it is
explaining the fact that it's so many gifts and like they're perfectly wrapped. It has to be like, oh my god.
No, it is crazy. Like we were talking about it, like our family as a whole, like it's just always been that way. And I think we're just like, what year do we kind of like just not? But it's fun. It's so fun to like gift for each other. Like for example, Freddie every year for Christmas gets a helicopter, like a little like toy helicopter.
Oh, that's so funny.
But like,
is it part of a collection?
Like no, like they're just like $10 ones in the toy store. But it's just. He's gotten one every year. I'm like, Dad, one year, or Santa, you know, let's just stop. But like, I am sure Freddie's gonna get a helicopter again this year.
That's hysterical.
It's just so funny, but it feels so excessive. But
something funny, actually, a good tradition that my family does, unintentional, is on the labels, like the to from labels, we write like funny things.
Yes, you talked about this last year.
Yeah, so it would be like from like. It's not even that funny, but they would put like from Danielle. Like obviously it's not from Danielle, like it's my dad's handwriting, but like they would just write like
I think that's really funny.
Yeah. Or from like a very niche teacher that like I had drama with in high school. Like, you know, like
or like let's say you were getting like something from Apple, would they say from Steve Jobs? Like did they ever make it themed?
Sometimes themed. It's usually tied to like people we know. Like with my brother, it's like, you know, people he knows from school or something. Yeah. Or like, you know, like things from growing up, like, you know, the guy from the deli, like but we know his name.
Really
like
funny.
John from the deli or something.
I seriously love that.
Yeah, they're comedians.
Do you guys do anything on Christmas Eve, like any sort of gift exchange, like White Elephant or anything?
We do White Elephant with my cousins, yeah, like $25 like grab bag. It gets brutal. Like people will swap.
Seriously though.
Yeah, because you know sometimes you're polite. You're like, oh, I'm happy with my gift. Like people will swap if they're not happy. Like,
oh yeah, they're like, I've been eyeing that, but that's the name of the game.
Yeah, like the bottles of alcohol always go really fast. Like unique gifts go.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense. We do the same thing on Christmas Eve. Where everyone like brings something, so I'm excited to do that.
Oh, like White Elephant with the whole family.
Yeah, with like everyone, whoever at the party brings a gift gets to participate. Like, I feel like some people are like, I don't want to participate. It's so funny. My aunt every year is like, I don't really want to do it, and then she's like, okay, actually, I'm gonna buy something last minute because it's just fun to be.
It is so fun,
and I think we do like $25 too. And it's. I remember one year I think I've talked about this before. I got the clap light thing, so you plug and. For years, if you watch my YouTube videos like years ago, I would clap my lights off before I went to bed.
That's such a deep Danielle Carolyn reference. Like I remember that so well.
No,
oh my
literally.
Gosh. Real ones
I had it
now.
forever, and then finally in college, it was becoming so annoying because if someone would bang something, my lights would turn off because it would react. But I got that from our Christmas Eve party. Another game we play, and I can't remember the name of it, but now on Thanksgiving, I saw a ton of other families playing this. It's like, I think you have to have $1 or a couple... LCR, yeah, left, center, right, yeah.
We've done it like I was.
God, it's so fun. I could see you getting into that.
Oh, that's another one that I mean, I don't think you have a choice. Like it really just directs you in whatever way. But people get competitive with it.
Yeah, you're like, hopefully this dice rolls in a way. You basically roll the dice, and you have to put your dollar to the left into the center, which is like the ultimate money pit at the end, or to the right. And if you don't have any dollars, then you're like out. So you always want to have like $1 in front of you.
It's such a fun game.
It's so fun, and like it's nice because like you said, there's not really any strategy to it.
No,
but you just get so frustrated. So
yeah, you don't even have to know really how to play. Yeah, we play with like a big group of people. It's nice.
It is so fun
because it's hard to organize like a big game for like 18 to 20 people. You know, like, that's like pretty much the only one that would.
Everyone's got a couple dollar bills. Well, actually, don't we just have cash with me? So usually my cousin will be like, okay,
spot you.
Yeah, spot me a couple dollars, and it's always like we have like little kids play too, and they're always the ones that win. Like
by luck,
yeah because it just happens.
That's like a family text. It's like, hey guys, bring dollars this year, we might play LCR.
What is some of your favorite holiday movies? I'm putting you on the spot.
Oh my gosh, I haven't even watched any this year. Wow.
What
have you been putting the
oh my god, yeah, well because I just like put them on while I'm doing stuff.
Like Elf is my favorite. Like I genuinely think it's funny. It's great.
So good.
And then Home Alone 1 and 2, of course. That's like grew up watching them. Like I was Kevin McAllister in another life. Like
I like didn't hit that train.
Yeah, it was a little older than you, I feel.
Maybe that's why, but I feel like other people my age watch it. I just never like felt connected. I'm more of like a Santa Claus movie girl, like Tim Allen.
What else?
On
Elf
Christmas
too?
Eve. Yeah, I love Elf. I watched that like last week. But my favorite movie to watch only on Christmas Eve is Polar Express.
That's a good one.
The Polar Express.
That's such a good one. We also always watched Frosty randomly.
Oh, Frosty.
I cry every single time. Have you ever watched it? It's like a 30.
Of course.
And then he melts. I'm like, why would you bring him into the damn greenhouse? Like, what? It makes me so mad. Like,
That's a really good one. Or like Rudolph, like
those
the
like
classics.
old animated films.
Yes.
Frosty specifically. I feel like my mom loved it. So then
Like,
she was
let's
like,
play
guys, we
Frosty.
have to watch.
Is it only 30
Frosty.
minutes?
I think it's even less because
Oh my gosh.
includes commercial time.
When you're younger, it just everything feels so much longer.
So long. I felt like I was watching that thing for like half the day.
Yeah. Have you seen the movie Deck the Halls? I love that movie.
No.
It's with Danny DeVito and Matthew Broderick. That's a great movie. That's a good one to watch.
Okay.
With Ben, with yourself. It's great. It's like about two houses that are putting up Christmas lights and they're like competing and like these guys. Oh my God, it's hysterical. So good. Like it's a well done movie.
Okay, I'm in. I like Danny DeVito. So
yeah, and Sex and the City, Charlotte, whatever her name is, real life, is in that movie, and so is can't remember her name at the time. Anyways, great movie.
Wow, I'm so in. I've been watching a little bit of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Oh,
because like Danny DeVito's in that, and so now I'm in. I never watched that.
He's so silly.
Yeah. Four Christmases. Did you ever watch that?
Oh, I watched it on the plane the other day.
Cute. That's a cute one.
That one's great. It starts off so intense with like a sex scene, and you're like, whoa, and then it's like
this is a holiday movie.
No,
man.
I know it's so awkward
on the plane. Too.
Yeah, that's what I mean. And then you're like,
you cover it up.
They need to put privacy screens on those screens.
Oh, that's an easy like little film.
I know.
Thing, and then you can't see what they're doing. Yeah,
I know.
Yeah,
especially if there's like a child sitting next to you, which I don't sit next to children often on the plane. Do you?
No. Yeah. But they do give you the warning before it's like, warning, this is rated R or whatever. And you're like looking around. You're like, oh God, am I safe?
Yeah. You get really scared.
Yeah. Other Christmas movies or TV shows. I love a holiday episode of a TV show. Like, sign me up.
Oh, yes. They should make like I wanted to say like a playlist of some sorts where there's like, the Gossip Girl holiday episode, the Sweet Life of Zach and Cody holiday episode.
There has to be, I'm sure. Like, I feel like if you Google it, that'd be like a BuzzFeed thing. Like, it's like ranking the top 30 holiday episodes.
That's true. I bet there's someone that made a TikTok, like the episode 3, season 2.
Yeah. To get you into the holiday spirit.
Yeah, you could really do some digging there.
Yeah. I'm in the mood to watch a holiday movie now. I feel like I'm due to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we're doing Secret Santa tonight.
I know. I can't wait.
Our small secret.
It's so hard because there's only a few of us. So like last year or the year before, you like told me who you had or you got it out of me, who I had, and I was like, Brooke, that means there's only a few more people.
I know.
So I'm glad you stayed locked up this year, and so did I.
Yeah, I've been throw away the key. Yeah.
Yeah, we're doing. Well, we can't really say anything because Brooke and I are involved in the situation, but
our friend, like a small group Secret Santa, basically.
Yeah, but I was gonna be like, we can say who we have, but like we can't.
We can't because that just ruins it. There's like so few people that.
I know. But it'll be so fun. So we're doing that, and we've got the live show this week. So by the time this episode's up, New York live show happened, and I'm sure it was epic. I hope it was epic.
Yeah, no, so many friends and family are coming. I'm like, wow.
I'm not prepared. The merch table is about to be lit.
Yes,
we've got a stacked merch table.
We do
with all of our friends and fam. And like it's like a thing. Like people are like, "Oh, can I sell merch?" And we're like, "Oh my God, we already have like 7 people selling merch." But it's fun, and I can't believe like if you celebrate Christmas this week, I don't even know what day of the week Christmas is on. It's like on a Monday, maybe.
Oh,
it's on a Monday.
Wow,
so Christmas Eve is on a Sunday.
Monday. Yeah.
How does that work for people with, work? Like I wonder if I'm sure people are off on Christmas. But if they have to go back on the 26th because it's a Tuesday,
Oh.
I feel like everyone has different schedules. But like I forget like what the ideal scenario is for it to hit on.
I feel like so many people have off like the week in between. Like I know for us, like our agency, they're off for 2 weeks, right?
I know. I'm very. Good for them.
They get off this Friday and then they're off for 2 weeks, which is amazing. That's great.
They work.
Yeah, a few other I know like bigger companies. I feel like accounting firms and stuff like that. Like they.
Yeah, some of my friends have like 5, 6, 7 days off, which is incredible.
Yeah, that's really nice that they do that.
That's really nice.
At least have time to go home if you don't live. Like,
I know. And it's just such a bigger holiday for a lot of people.
Yeah, even if it's not Christmas. I mean, Hanukkah. I did celebrate Hanukkah with Ben's family, which was lovely.
Oh yes,
yes. And I gave them. I thought it was a really good.
This is a really good gift.
It was a. Technically, it was called like luxury Scrabble. I got it from Mark and Graham. Personalized, and it was a big, it was huge. I mean, the box was like this big, because it was like a tabletop with like a spinner, and I got it personalized with like their last name on it.
That's so thoughtful.
Yeah. I love a family gift because then I don't have to go like individually.
Yeah, that's
like,
nice.
Here's for the dad, here's for the mom,
And his mom got you the
a Le Labo fragrance set. I've been loving it.
What scent does it come with? Do you remember?
Yes.
Is it 3 perfumes?
It's 4 like mini. So Santal 33.
Love.
Matcha. Is there one called
There is a matcha.
Noir?
That's my favorite. Do you like that one?
Yeah, I do like it.
It's more like masculine, but I love that one.
And then there's another one that I can't remember right now.
Maybe a
But
rose.
It was like the Discovery set.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
So I've been
That's a
looking
great
at
gift.
Yeah,
That's
that
so
is
nice
a
of
really
her.
good gift. I know.
love that.
Yeah.
And Hanukkah was nice though.
Oh, it was so nice. Yeah, definitely fun to celebrate. They like we used to celebrate it like a little bit, but I didn't. My mom would like light the candles and stuff, but like they do it with like obviously the proper way you're supposed to do it, and
Yeah.
like the songs and and it's just so great to see. Like I really like being
That's really special.
yeah, like being a
to
part
get
of
to
all
do
those holidays.
everything.
Yeah, really special. But I feel like even if you're done with Hanukkah or like you don't celebrate Christmas, like just this time of year in general, I always just say like the holidays because it's like
Same.
no matter what, it's New Year's.
No,
You
it's
know?
so many
No matter
holidays.
what.
Absolutely. There's so much going on and everyone's just kind of in the same mood and excited for the new year and ready to slow down a little bit. So hope you all are slowing down a little bit or about to, and you're all feeling safe, healthy, happy. I feel like that's the biggest thing that I've just been so grateful for recently. It's like my health, our family's health, our friends,
same.
your guys' health and happiness.
And thankful for all of you guys, as always.
We love you guys so much. And don't worry, there will be an episode next week.
There will be, and it's a good one.
It's a fun one. And then after that, we'll be off for 2 weeks, I think.
Yeah.
So, but don't worry, we have another episode next week. So, all good. We love you guys so much.
And we'll see you next time.
Bye.